Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. I'm back again with another bracelet for another Seiko. Most of you probably own the Seiko SNKL23, the watch that Hodinkee called in 2015 the value proposition at just $75. That was 9 years ago. We'll go over that. What else can I say? It's a watch a lot of people have, so I knew that we had to do a bracelet for it. On the horizon, just a little commercial, bracelets for the larger field watch, the SN, these are older Seikos, SNZG 09, 11, 13, 15, that blasted field. And then soon, Bulva Lunar Pilot, 43 millimeter and 45 millimeter versions. Blasted, brushed, etc. None of the PVD or titanium ones. That's what's coming in the near future. For my own wrist check today, on one wrist I'm sporting what is probably not a value proposition, my pre-ceramic Submariner, 2006. I guess at this point it's vintage. It's going to be celebrating its 20-year birthday soon. That's kind of crazy. And on my other wrist is the Urban Gentry collaboration, the Rangemaster Mechanical. Yes, coming in the next, it'll be in the relatively near future. We will have another watch out for you, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, let's get on to the show. So that Hodinkee article came out 2015. The watch was a street price of $75 or so. As I mentioned in one of my Seiko pricing videos about a month or two ago, Seiko has done a very good job at getting rid of the gray market, and prices have increased, etc. But even back, this is actually a 2016 watch. This particular, I have a couple of very, very old Seikos that I keep kind of in the vault, if you will. You know, I got a Spork, I've got one of these, I got 07, 007s, 009s, 013s, etc. I just kind of keep them for reference and for some other things. But back then, 8 years ago, this watch was $185 retail. Even today, when you can get them online, like right now we have them, they're like $137. So it goes to show you that a lot of Seiko's MSRPs were always fairly high. It's just that now a lot of the watches are actually selling for those MSRPs. But here we go. So this is the SNKL23, and the bracelet we're going to be talking about will fit the K model, the J model. It does not matter. This happens to be a K. I believe the bracelet, the one I have it on, is a J. But this is the stock bracelet. Not here to talk about the watch. If you want to see the watch, I'll link to it. You can buy the watch. I think thousands of you that are watching this probably own the watch already because of the great price that it was at. And even today, for $137, it still is a great price for a great watch. The movement inside is a 7S26, so it's certainly a sunsetted model, as that movement is not around anymore. The highlight of this watch is going to be the tuxedo stripes on the dial that are being encompassed by the hour markers. It is just beautiful, that black dial. You know, Hodinkee threw it on a brown leather strap and it looked awesome. But here's the bracelet. It is hollow end link and it is folded link. So it's those, again, I think it's my #1 video at this point, is sizing folded link bracelets. They're a real pain in the butt to size. You can easily, I don't say lose a finger, but puncture a finger and some other stuff. 3-position folded clasp, etc. Very jangly, not great. And I've known for a while that I should make a bracelet for it. So without further ado, here it is. I only made one style, this one, the brushed and polished. It starts with a J. You could say the name. I cannot. It's $59. It is solid end link. It is solid link. It is sized with screws. It is a 3-position micro-adjust clasp with a flip lock, and it is a milled scissor on the inside. It's the same clasp we use on a whole bunch of our bracelets. We do include a screwdriver for sizing. Look at that though. See how the end links are solid? And again, we are starting to logo our bracelets underneath where I have my thumb, my left thumb. You see it there, so you know that it's an Islander bracelet. But there you go. There's not much, whoops, the box just fell over. There's not much to this video. I'm really just showing you the bracelet. So $59, I'll give you some of the rundown of the specs. It is 175 millimeters in length at its longest. You can obviously remove a whole ton of links, 4 on each side or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 4 on each side, so you're gonna go down to a really small wrist. I usually tell people you probably get down to around 5.5, 5.75-ish or so on your wrist. The bracelet itself weighs 70 grams. I don't have the weight of this bracelet. However, it does add nice weight to it because it is all solid link and solid end link. I'll pop it on my wrist now so you can see what it looks like. I'll show you on my 6.5, 6 3/4 inch wrist so you know how much excess you might have if you decide to go down the hole and procure one. But here it is on my wrist. Let's come back a bit. There we go. So this is like on the 6.5 inch setting. I have one of those variable size wrists, and this would be like on the 6 3/4 inch setting. Fits me well. There I am. Like I said, probably on the top end, you're going up to, as usual, like 7 3/4 or so. I would say at 8 inch and over. This watch is probably a little bit small, but I'm sure some people do it. But however, so as I said, I am selling the watch. So you can get the watch and the bracelet together, and you're going to be out the door for under $200, which I don't know. I think is a pretty good deal for a really, really nice watch. And I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else I want to tell you. I probably should really give you just the specs of the watch. I guess it's 38 millimeters. It's 10 thick. It's a 30-meter water-resistant watch, and it's a mineral crystal front and back, or Hardlex because it is Seiko. And probably the last thing I should say, and it probably should have been one of the first things I said in the video. Just because it's an 18-millimeter lug does not mean it's going to fit your Seiko that is 18 millimeters. The bracelet is made to fit the SNKL23. Do not ask me if it fits all these other watches that are 18 millimeters. It will not. There is so much more going on than just 18 millimeters and 30 millimeters in diameter. Namely, the lug hole placement. The XY of those lugs, of those holes, can be wherever the manufacturer decides to put them, and if they are off by more than, say, 10 or 15 thousandths of an inch, the bracelet will not fit correctly. That's about it. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the bracelet for the SNKL23. Oh, it's 18 millimeters, tapers to 16. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions, comments, anything else you want to say, put it down below, and I'll be sure to address as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.